Hi, this is Akin Theodox, and you are welcome to my tutorial. In this tutorial, I want to show you my method of making my line art and my hair grooming. So I just want you to focus on the way I do it. So it doesn't mean this is the only way that it can be done, but this is my own method of doing it. A lot of people have requested for my method, and well, here it is. So while making the tutorial, I made a quite um, number of errors. Well, you will see at the beginning, the first error I made was that I didn't set my stroking this thing to brush. It was in pencil, so I had to control Z a lot of times before I had to set it to pencil. So make sure before you stroke, make sure you set it to brush, so you don't have to look like I did again. So, and one thing I would advise, whenever you are practicing, practice with good pictures. A lot of people ask me where I get my pictures from. Yeah, there is Pinterest and there is Instagram for you to get your pictures while you want to practice. So our advice would be for good pictures to practice. And while tracing, make use of your control and alt to control the nodes of the pencil while tracing out your lines. So at times, I used two strokes. So I stroke twice. That's because I want that particular stroke to be more legible. When you stroke at once, then you do it again on that same line. It makes it more legible. So I did it once in this tutorial. So you don't get confused when I stroke twice. It's just a personal choice of stroking twice when the lines are not that legible. Well, I started using very thin lines of recent because I found out that you really don't need to make your lines big. Just make them thin and make your painting look. Yeah, what you are seeing on the screen right now is the shortcuts to um, the shortcuts to change your brush size. That's what I just showed you on the screen right now. And now we are moving to the ear. So this line out, I make sure I picked out every necessary details, every necessary point I'll be using while painting. So if you, while doing your own line art, you feel there is another necessary point I should pick, don't hesitate to pick that. This is just my style. I always say it. This is just my style. Um it's not a kind of um not a kind of style that everyone should go for. It's just my style, and that's what I'm doing. Just teaching you the way I do my own style, my own painting. So what I'm doing right now is filling the darkest space, like the places that the air is full with the darkest color of the hair. Some people have deep brown hair, some people have a little bit black hair. So I prefer picking color from their hair. Most of the people, most of the artists I know at times, they just go for the color they want. So you can actually go for the color you want, but I prefer picking from my, at least a color to start with, from my um reference here. Even while painting, I pick the color from their skin to paint with. So I advise you do that. But if it doesn't work for you, you can actually use something else for it. So now there is second art brush. I really don't know the name of brushes, pardon my manners. There is this second art brush. That was what I picked in detailing this particular hair. The second art brush. Yeah, that was what I used all through this place. So just make sure your hand is free. You might not get it the first time. There's no harm in that. You might not. So just keep doing it till you get it. Then I make use of another brush here. Well, make sure you go to Windows and activate the brush panel to show on your Windows while painting. So that brush, I don't know the position, so I don't even know the name. But if you look at the tutorial very well, you see that brush that I picked. So it's kind of a brush. Well, let me say this is the first time I'm trying that brush out. So it's a kind of brush that I advise you use for this year. Any kind of hair that is like this, use it. Okay, this another brush I use while making hair most times. This brush is kind of a brush that makes your works faster while painting. So it saves you a lot of stress. So why saving you a lot of stress, it doesn't make it too big. So make sure you are conscious about all the strokes you are making on your work. So yeah, I'm someone that chats while doing anything, while drawing, while so I chat a lot. So I was kind of sluggish. So moving on, I had to add a little detail with my brush after doing the past job brush. So I had to do a little detail to add more realism to the brush and to the hair. So that's why I'm just going over it again. I guess I'm giving an impression that how to groom hair is very easy. Though I won't lie, there are some hard hair grooming, but immediately you get the basics, you really don't have any problem. Like you have little problem. Just take your time on making the work right. Actually, this is speed paint, so don't think oh he spent about 15 minutes on it, so no, this is speed paint. I spent about 1 hour on it, about 1 hour and some minutes. So make sure you spend time on your work. It's surely going to come out. Don't and don't take work or commission projects without getting the right time frame to work. At least get about 3 days to a week, so before delivering. So it gives you time to work, to try new things, to make mistakes and start again. You get, so it's something you shouldn't rush. So painting is fun. Just enjoy it. Don't be afraid. I know starting out at the beginner you might be afraid, but if you've been into this for a while you won't be afraid again. So if you are a beginner, don't be afraid. It's just something everyone can do, so you should be able to do it also. Just believe in yourself. So I'm still using the same brush I used at that side, but actually I didn't use that brush I called fast method brush. No, I didn't use it there. I had to go all the way to detail everything myself because I felt that place was kind of, what I call it, fuzzy or somehow. But yeah, I want all the strands to come from a stroke of my brush. So that's what I'm doing right here now. And well, make sure you look at the picture at times to get the picture of where the details will get to, because at times we kind of don't understand, we don't have a clear picture of where the details will get to if we don't check the reference. So now we want to add the inner details, then bring the beauty of this hair grooming we've been doing since how many minutes now? About 10 minutes now. So now, actually, you are free to try and try and try over again to get the right this thing for the right positioning for that particular stroke of work. Okay, I went to preferences here to set my mouse. I use a mouse and a graphic tablet. So I went to preferences here to set my mouse to use scrolling wheel to zoom in and zoom out. But some people might actually think, okay, what was the magic we went to perform in preferences? And no, it's just setting my mouse and this thing. So I use a mouse and a graphic tablet. I don't know, that's what I find comfortable. I just use the mouse to zoom in and zoom out. Then I paint with the graphic tablet. I, so it's just my own comfortable method of setting my workspace. So you don't need to follow my method. So it's just I just like showing people the way I do my thing. If you like it, you can go for it. If you don't, just stick to your own method. But I'm very sure you'll gain one or two things in this tutorial. So we are bringing out the details on that place. I use that brush I called fasting method. So help me here. So even after using the fasting method, let's say something, make sure you still add some details with a one stroke brush. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. So that I'm using that second add brush on the default brushes of Photoshop. So all the brushes I used in this tutorial are Photoshop default brushes. So you don't need to worry about downloading new brushes and all. So can you see I'm bringing out little details with that brush. There's no fast method to that. You have to do it one by one, or else you mess up your reference. Like it doesn't go in line with what your reference looks like again. And seriously, hairstyle and everything do add to the realism of your painting. I making a painting, the hairstyle, um, the hair grooming, the way you do a lot of stuffs, even starting from the hair helps you to get more realism on your painting. So it's not all of us that are working towards realism, but at least we want to do something beautiful. So beauty, you have to consider that. So and while painting, make sure you don't leave out spaces, like you don't leave out places unfilled while painting. It's not okay. So okay, at times I just zoom out just to check how it looks like, you know, how the work look like. So I make use of my control Z a lot when I don't enjoy a few steps I just make. I just make use of my control Z a lot. Yeah. Then okay, I use the R. Yeah, I'm still rotating. I use the R to rotate this thing, to rotate my canvas. Some people like rotating their brush, but I love rotating my own canvas. So when I rotate my canvas, yeah, it gives me kind of feel. So I rotate my canvas to any side I want. So just hold down R on your keyboard, then you just turn your cursor. Then you turn your cursor, it's going to turn the whole canvas. So it remains adding the light details to show the depth of the hair, and I'll be doing that in the next tutorial. And I want you to please subscribe. I'm just starting out this channel and this is my first video. I like to get a good impression that this video is actually worth it. So please subscribe, drop your comments. I will take my time to reply everything. So this is my style. I'm still saying it once again, this is my style. It's not the right style, but it's my style. So peace out. Akin